Habari Ghana. Welcome to day 4 of the Kwanzaa celebration with Niles Discovery Church. Today, Tuesday, December 9th, day 4, and today the principle is Ujamaa, cooperative economics, to build and maintain our own stores, shops, and other businesses, and to profit from them together. So, cooperative economics, we want to support, promote, and start our own businesses. So, uh, to support, we want to shop and spend our dollars with African American businesses. Um, and we're in all types of businesses now. And as much as possible, we want to support one another because in supporting the African American businesses, we're supporting our communities and we're strengthening that community. And we're at a place now where we really need to do all we can to strengthen the African American communities. So I'm doing this presentation for Niles Discovery Church. So I would ask that the members of Niles consider spending their dollars uh, in the African American establishments. Now, to support means that you can expect quality and good service, and supporting them means if you don't get what you expected, if for whatever reason they are not meeting expectations, it is our responsibility to let the business owner know that they are not meeting expectations. But by the same token, when they exceed expectations, we should let them know. And we should definitely let our friends and family know. Word of mouth is still the best form of advertising, hands down. If I go someplace and it's good, anybody that comes in contact with me knows about it because I will be talking about it. And all of us need to do the same thing. Now, when they don't meet expectations, we still need to go back and let them know that expectations were not met and give them a chance to rectify the situation. We also can support by going to the owner when they are just meeting expectations. We want our African American brothers and sisters in business to exceed expectations. So if you are one of their customers and they're just meeting expectations, then have the conversation. Some of the conversations may be hard, and I know that I have dealt with African American businesses that did not meet my expectations, but I didn't say anything. And I'm wrong for that. I regret that. And how they're going to grow and be better if we don't support them and uh, helping them understand that they need to do better. So support and promote. We need to promote the African American businesses, and promotion, uh, internet and um, word of mouth in the community, very good. A lot of businesses shrink back, especially the African American businesses that are small, tend to shrink back from the internet. But the internet today is really a very useful tool in advertising, and a lot of it is free. And we do need to not push back and not embrace that technology, but embrace it and use it to our advantage. So you want to embrace the internet, and word of mouth, like I say, is great. but then we can also promote small businesses, African American businesses, big or small, by going to them to get their support for community activities. The Little League baseball team or whatever. Those are great opportunities for advertising. So we need to promote in that way. And then the third thing with this principle is to go ahead and start your own business. African Americans have so many talents, and we can use those talents to start our own business. And again, with the internet, you can start your own small business online. And I know people, well, the best example is my sister. She is very, very crafty. She can just sit and do all kinds of things. And she really should have an online site where she is, selling the things that she does. And she's a very good seamstress. So whether you're a seamstress, if crafts, whatever, uh, start your own business and start your business small and let it grow steadily. And the next thing you know, you've got a big business. So, Ujamaa, that's the principle, is just to build and maintain our own businesses. And the other thing that I'd like to bring in regard to Ujamaa is um, the books and movies by African Americans. There are a lot of good books by African Americans, and we need to read those books. And I would like for Niles Discovery members to consider reading all of the good books by African Americans. We've read a couple even in our Sunday school. And then also the movies. And movies in particular, they come out and, oh, it's a Black movie. Well, not really. There's it's about Black characters, but a lot of movies in the last few years have been based on uh, they're based on reality. So things like The Green Book is an excellent movie. It has its hard parts, but there's funny parts in it. It touches every emotion, and it's based on a true story that everybody would enjoy, whether you're Black or white. But I know, because I have talked to friends about this, but many of my white friends have not seen and know nothing about the Green Book. But the Green Book is something that African Americans put together back in the late 50s, early 60s, and it was a book of hotels and places that Black people could stay as they traveled. Because back then, when you were traveling, you couldn't just stay anywhere if you were a Black person. So they came up with a book that they published. And if you were traveling, you made sure you had that Green Book so you would know where you could stay. Another good movie that I wish every Christian would see is Harriet, the story of Harriet Tubman. Very, very inspirational movie. Um, and there's others. 12 Years a Slave was based on a true story. Another very good one is Hidden Figures, also based on a true story.
Yeah.
So if we would just embrace those things, um, buy Black, but not just buy Black, but you want to promote Black. You want to help them better their business, whatever it is. So really, that's it for this principle. This is a short little presentation today, but if we uh, if we support and build up our Black community, everybody benefits.
I do
And
have something I want to say though.
okay, sure.
So I didn't know Veronica was going to talk about movies. I think that is a big thing too. I think that's a good way to access. Maybe you don't have a lot of interaction with Black people on a social level. So it's a good way to access our stories. You do have to be careful with what you're looking at. You want to go to sources that are kind of trusted by the community, have good reviews from people who are Black. Ava DuVernay, Tyler Perry is also good. Jordan Peele, directors with good reputations. There's also the man who did 12 Years a Slave. He is doing some really good work. He has a series on Amazon that anything that tells a story from a historical perspective is good,
Right.
because we're kind of not in history. When we're presented in school, it's all about slavery and Martin Luther King, and maybe a little bit about Malcolm X. But it's bigger than that. We are a vast people that come from everywhere. So the more information you can to kind of dilute the linear story, the more information you have to let us be well-rounded and a diverse group within itself. So
Mm-hmm.
thank you. So as far as business, for me, just like you're going to take your dollar and you're going to put it into a Black business, and you're also going to tell your friends and you're going to tell them if they've done a good job. You're going to, and I like the big word, so I'll make it small, but you're going to divest the way you're going to invest. And I'm not saying it as a political term. I'm saying it like that because I'm an English teacher and I like big words. But you're going to invest in Black businesses that you support because that's who you are, and you're going to divest as well in businesses who don't support things that you don't believe in. So if that business is, it's word of mouth is a big thing. So if that business is saying, hey, we don't support Black people, or we promote racist ideals or racist moves,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
gonna say, we really don't want to support your business with our dollar. And we're going to encourage our friends, while you might whisper those kind of things because you know that they're inappropriate and you know that they're not good, good, good ways to be. You might whisper those things to keep them underground. We're going to say loudly that we don't like that, and we
Mm-hmm.
don't want to put money into your business that's kind of putting those words out there. We want
Right.
positivity, and we want to spread those kind of vibes, so that we're all successful, so that we're all moving forward, and so that we're all doing good things in the world. So put your money into Black businesses, and put your money into businesses that support Black businesses and diversity and a variety of cultures, so that we can build the world we want to see. Ujamaa.
Ujamaa.
Yeah,
Very good.
thank
Well,
you.
that's all I have for today. So we'll be back tomorrow with day 5. So purpose is tomorrow. So that'll be good. And
Yeah.
Pepper will be here tomorrow. So enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye bye.